A series of Russian military equipment was destroyed by the Ukrainian Navy. A fatal blow fell on Putin's head when the reserves were warned to be exhausted. The important targets of the special military operation will be the protein depots and artillery. It took less than a month after Vladimir Putin's announcement of engagement in Ukraine for military analysts to draw attention to the rapid rate of ammunition and artillery consumption. An expert writing in the Royal United Services Institute commented in June that this has proven that the age of industrial warfare is still here. He, Alex Vershinin, noted, the massive consumption of equipment, vehicles and ammunition requires a large-scale industrial base for resupply. There is, however, a large question mark over the extent to which this can be achieved in Russia. Kyiv has this week celebrated a recent strike which is understood to have seen more Russian equipment laid to waste. Its naval forces destroyed Russian equipment in Donetsk, Kherson oblasts, according to the Kyiv Independent. The newspaper reported, Ukrainian Navy forces reported that they destroyed 5 Russian tanks, 2 tanks, an artillery system, 2 multiple launch missile systems and a radar station. This comes after military economist Markus Kupp told German television that it had long been assumed that Moscow could acquire huge amounts of military equipment during the ongoing conflict. But, if we look at what is actually operational, the numbers look much smaller. Mr. Kupp added, in a year at the latest, the Russian army will have no more tanks if the rate of attrition continues at this rate. Shortages are also being suffered by Ukraine, with a report early in the war highlighting that its army was outgunned by its Russian counterpart 20-1 in artillery and 40-1 in ammunition. Since this time, Western nations have worked to maintain Ukraine's stock levels. But shortages are not also being felt in these, given decades of military downsizing. A U.S. defense official late last month told the Wall Street Journal that the level of certain rounds in military storage have become uncomfortably low. In a further blow to Moscow's advances, Ukraine is also reported to have recaptured over 270 square miles of its territory in the east and south during a counter-offensive. Volodymyr Zelensky last night said, "This week we have good news from Kharkiv Oblast. All of you have most likely seen reports about the recent activities of Ukrainian defenders. And I think every Ukrainian citizen feels proud of our warriors.